everyone, Silent here, and welcome back to the episode of whatever we're doing. We're on Twitch. We're going to be doing something a little bit different than normal. Gold Farm. Now it's going to be and yeah, it does very quiet. Why is that happening? Not showing up on the bar at all. Quiet indeed. It should be picking me up at full volume. Broken. Done. Not quite. I'm actually very loud. It's just that everything is broken. Oh, hold on. I might have to go to settings and change something. Can I just up sensitivity? Maybe. Please, Kate, turn that off. Hello. Can you hear me now? I think it's working. I can't tell. I can't tell. It's hard to tell from my end. It's the whole stream is quiet. Okay. It's cutting in and out. Ah, we haven't even started the stream and things are broken yet. That's great. Okay, I'll turn myself up more. How about that? Is that any better? It's still low. Oh, man. Okay. But anyway, we're gonna turn on the game. And then you guys get to look at something a little bit different. Hi, I'm here still. That's better. Okay. Let me know once it's actually reasonable. I'll have to watch the stream back and see if it's any good. I'll turn up myself some more. How about that? Is that any better? I don't have to yell now, at least. All the way, not all the way up. That's a very bad idea. Turn up your volumes. You guys have volume controls of your own. Open threshold, -20. Yeah, that's not quite right, is it? Okay, some of the settings got jacked. I don't know what happened here. I'll turn up my mic gain a little bit as well. How about that? Any better? Your volume's at max. We'll turn it up even more. Plug it into your speaker system. Oh, jeez. I'm overcompensating. No, maybe not. Okay, the volume. Oh, jeez. Things shouldn't be broken. This is not the kind of testing I was planning on doing today. I don't know how it got broken. It was fine last stream, wasn't it? Yeah, I gotta go to Streamlabs settings. And audio. Microphone. Yeah, that's all good. It's all good. I don't know what the problem is. Louder. I'm not gonna be too loud. Yeah, last stream, I haven't literally touched a single thing. Not a single thing was touched. Is it fine now, though? Do I sound normal? Do I sound like the normal? Because I'm pretty much turned up all the way that I can. Normal-ish? Okay. Of course, the one time I don't record anything before a live stream, everything broke. Music's louder than me? Well, that's not right. Hold on, I gotta turn that down. Whoop. Okay. Can you even hear the music now? How about that? Is that... Yeah, next stream it's all gonna go back to normal, but everything is gonna be so loud because I turned it all up. Anyway, hi! How are you doing tonight? Welcome to the stream, everybody. We got so many people here. We got Leesky and Colton and Handyburger and Undead, Dusty, Small Cat Flaming, and Ty Creeper, Ryan, Shiny, 07, Ash, and Allie, along with Quick and Cow Jelly, Knight, 6 Point to Knowledge, 07 again, The Alternate Strategy, Mushroom, Domdad, Okinox, and Carson, Domdad. I'm probably going to be saying multiple names multiple times. We got Drummer and a few others. iHarmon, welcome, welcome everybody. We got Tommy and Shiny and Ray. And is that everybody? I'm not sure, but hi. How's your day been? Tonight we're gonna be doing some Gold Farm designing and testing and seeing what's up with things. So we're trying to make a new nether side Gold Farm and I'm doing some testing of different things. Right now I've just gotten done figuring out the basic range for turtle eggs. I was actually messing around with having the player aggro them, kind of like Java style farms. And it actually does work out pretty decently. I don't think it's reliable enough to be what we can use for these farms, but I think it should be pretty alright. As you can see, I basically just summoned in a giant platform of glass to test the turtle egg spawning or aggro range, basically. And I've marked it out to be this range. You, sir, are not lined up at the center. That would explain why. But yeah, overall, these turtle eggs are actually working pretty quick. I'm so glad that they fixed the bugs with these, because before, they never, ever attacked turtle eggs, like at all, or they take like 25 minutes to attack them. But as you can see right now, they attack them really quickly. It's great. So we can set up some pretty decent spawning platforms of these. We'll have to deal with the magma cubes in a way. I'm not sure how to deal with them, but we can figure that out in due time. Overall, I think it'll be pretty straightforward. I wanted to make a couple different designs, actually. I want to make one that is kind of similar to what Liara set up on Truly Bedrock, where it's just like a whole bunch of donut-shaped magma platforms. And then I want to make one kind of like the big donut going around the player, like kind of how we did the whatchamacallit, the Hoglin farm on Truly Bedrock. And then I also want to make one that uses density caps, kind of like the squid farm. Wonder why turtle eggs? Because they aggro. It's great. Undead things hate turtles. Because reasons, basically. Reasons is the only reason that we know. That's the only reason we got for them. Okay, so we can continue marking this out going all the way around. It's a 4 and then a 2. It's basically a weird lopsided circle. It's not really lopsided, but it's not like a perfect circle. Do zombie pigos aggro to iron golems? They do not. I tested that earlier. Something interesting I did find about that is that the iron golems actually attack baby pigmen, which is really fascinating. So let's summon an iron golem real quick. I'm gonna show that. Summon iron golem, boop, and then if we put down a piggo, he doesn't care. But you see, that one's a baby piggo, which is very lucky, so he killed him, no problem. But adults, oh no, he's attacking adults now. Well, they didn't attack adults earlier. It was only the babies. I guess they attack adults now. Okay, cool, yeah, they attack them. Piggos, do they care about this? Let's test this out. This could be pretty convenient, actually. Hold on, let's get ourselves an iron golem right there. And then we'll get ourselves some fans. And this is far enough away from that it shouldn't matter, right? I don't think they're gonna go for him. That guy's gonna go for him. Yeah, the golems care about him, but piggos don't really care too much. But the piggos can aggro onto the golems. Like if a golem attacks one of them, all the others in the area will aggro onto him, kind of like the player. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure. There's some inconsistencies, because I was testing it earlier. Maybe it was because they were on a magma platform that it wasn't attacking the adults. But yeah, it had no interest in the adults at all. It was a little bit silly. But apparently they do care about the adults. Great. That's kind of fun. One of these should be, oh wait, no, oh wait, yeah. We gotta go to these. Marking out distances is difficult. Yeah, so the zooms is basically just an FOV changer. It's nothing too special. Also, can you guys hear the music? Because it doesn't appear to be showing up that much. Like on the levels thing. It doesn't appear to be showing up. So they spawn there, they don't attack from these ones. Honestly, this is a pretty big platform that we got. I think we'll be able to do a lot with these size platforms. I also need to test out like how many platforms we can use before the piggos stop spawning. Something I did figure out is that we actually have like a cap of 15 piggos. So we can have 15 of these dudes in one area before they stop spawning, which is actually kind of a lot. That's a lot of piggos. That's way more than I was expecting. Way more than I was expecting indeed. Music is faint, but it's fine. Alrighty. Well, I turned it up a little bit. Hopefully it's not overpowering the stream. It should be like half the volume of my voice, ideally. And that's what it should be at. Okay, so in theory, if I spawn a piggo on every single edge of this, then that is going to result in them falling all the way down every single time, and none of them should get stuck. Oh, so many piggos. That's a lot of pigmen. I like it. You see, if only our gold farms were like that. That's what Java gets all the time. It's beautiful. Java gold farms are so good. Only 15 max? It sounds like not a lot, but it's actually way more than I expected. It's way, way more than I expected. I expected like 8. Because that's usually like the mob cap for a lot of things. Is just 8. So we're kind of getting lucky there. Honestly, I think nether-based gold farms are going to be pretty solid. Hook them up to a trident killer. Use these turtle eggs. They should be pretty fine. We need to figure out how to stack this. Let's get ourselves a structure block. Structure block. And then I also need to replace this entire floor with magma as well. So let's go ahead and grab this command. Magma 0 replace stained glass. Blam. So the idea behind the magma is that only the pigmen will spawn on here. So piglins can also spawn in the nether waste biome, which is what that area is. Now you're not interested in that. Oh, right, because there's no block underneath it. There we go. That's so weird. You was not notified for the stream. You feel betrayed? Oh no, I'm so sorry. The music is actually kind of loud. Oh no, I gotta turn it down. Okay, now it's turning it down a little bit. How about that? If you redeem name and item / piglin points tonight, will you have time to do it? I don't know if we're gonna be on Truly Bedrock tonight. Don't know if we're gonna be on Truly Bedrock. So keep that in mind. Anyway, so yeah, the piglins don't spawn on this. The magma cubes and the ghast will. We're gonna have to put our platforms 3 blocks apart. That'll prevent the ghast, and then all we'll have is the magma cubes and the piggos up here. Now, the magma cubes are gonna be slightly an issue, and they don't currently attack iron golems, which is really, really silly. So if we get ourselves an iron golem out here, boop, iron golem, magma cube, they just don't care. They don't care at all. So there's no real way of getting rid of them or preventing them from spawning at the moment. Which is kind of a silly thing, and I'm not entirely sure how to do that. There is no exclamation point claim. That was a troll. It is not a thing that exists. Thank you for taking care of that, Casper. I appreciate it. So yeah, them not attacking the golems, that's actually a bug, and that should hopefully be fixed one day. The reason why we have to have these floors 3 blocks apart instead of 2 is because the large cubes can also spawn in this 2-block gap, and then they'll get stuck, like falling down into the floor, and then they would fall down to the next layer and basically just be stuck here. So that's not really a good thing either. I'm thinking we'll leave the magma cubes as is to just kind of despawn, but I'm not really worried about them right now. We'll leave this a 3-block gap. We'll hope that they just fall off the edges and then down and whatever and despawn. Not worried about that at the moment. Should be fine. Let's get rid of you. You're silly. And which way is that facing? Great, let's go ahead and copy this. So I'm not sure how to test how many layers of this we can have, but I guess we'll figure that out relatively soon, won't we? Boop. That's not quite right. 21? That's actually a pretty big platform, isn't it? 21 by 21? Fair amount of spawning spaces, really. Also, we got a bunch of new notifications. Thank you all very much for the support. We got Dub resubscribing for 2 months. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Welcome back. We got Benos with the follow, and Anthony Crow, Ryan, Deshante, Cavidad, and Potato, along with Ninja and Small Cat, Free Fall, and Ethan, Howsome, and a couple others. Thank you so much for the follows and welcome to the community. We also got Handyburger, resubscribing for 5 months. That is quite a while, actually, getting on half a year. Crazy. Thank you so much. You've had small magmas spawn in only one wide tunnels. Yeah, the small, tiny magma cubes, those guys should be able to spawn basically everywhere. I'd imagine they would need a 2 tall area, but they might only need a 1 tall area to spawn. Baby zombies, I'm pretty sure need a 2 tall area. Not exactly 2 tall, but like, pretty sure. As far as I'm aware, Mojang doesn't want things spawning in like a 1 by 1 by 1 hole. So, some things appear to not spawn like that how they should. How you might expect. Does that make any sense? Ah! Anyway, let's save this as spawn 1. I'm gonna go ahead and grab you, and we're going to load you up over here. Now, most of this stuff is me testing things. Oh yeah, so trident killers will actually anger pigos to you as well. So if you have a trident killer repeatedly hitting a pigo, that is going to be angering all the pigos in the area. Now, unfortunately, you can't just put like 1 trident killer in all 4 corners of the farm because the aggro range is still based around the player. So even if you space them out a ton, it wouldn't really matter. It would be no different than just having 1 aggro station here at the center, which is a little bit silly. So I tested that out. Like, honestly, there is a fair amount of fun things that you can do with the aggro range. It's not as broken as I was thinking it would be. So that one is the hold things in place. That one gets rid of gas. That one gets rid of Enderman. I want one of these for... no, that was it. I had one for piglins, but that's not necessary anymore. From when does Bedrock make sense? When does Minecraft make sense, in general? When does the Minecraft maketh thy sense? I'm not sure. I've yet to figure that part out. So we don't have a ton of room above us, but that's fine. We can make do. What, you stream? Yeah, we stream. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? See, this is why I mentioned it in today's video, because we get people in chat like, what, you stream? Yeah. We do indeed. It's just a couple blocks off. But hi, welcome. How you doing? We're glad to have you. Let's load in that. Is that gonna be, it's too far now. 1 more. There we go. Did I press the button? First try. Fantastic. Let's wipe out all these unnecessary things. And then I want to go ahead and do these 3 blocks apart. Load in you. And we should have a bit more room going up, shouldn't we? I'm not sure how many layers we can fit above us. But let's just do this for now and we'll see what happens. That one was only 2. And that one was only 2. Whatever. I guess I'm only doing them 2 blocks apart then. That'll work. Honestly, it's such a small platform, even if you did have to mine out part of the ceiling, it wouldn't be a big deal, would it? Let's turn up the FOV. That way we can see more of that spawning and despawning range. If I go... Oh, hi, there's already a hole right there. So this right here is maximum height that we can have anything. But we can't have a platform at this layer, because that would be too much. Anyway, let's go down below. There's no other spawning spaces available in this area, so we're just going to see what happens. We're already getting spawns. This is great. I love it. Hello, Dotty Man. Yeah, sorry, I didn't see that reply yet. I haven't read comments in an hour or so. But, yeah, you can make a fully auto tree farm using fungi. That's something I haven't done yet, because fungi are kind of silly. on Bedrock Edition, but you can do it. There's some versions for Java. On Bedrock, they love to grow through things that they shouldn't grow through. Also, we got a poll going. What are you more excited for? Caves and Cliffs Part 1, Caves and Cliffs Part 2? Oh yeah, Part 2 has got all the goodies. It's got the caves, and it's got the cliffs as well. Honestly, this already is kind of better than I expected in general from another gold farm. But we are going to change this up. So I'm going to open up Chunk Base, and we're going to see what happens. So, Chunk Base. 568 to 674. Remember that for me, will ya? Let me switch this over to Bedrock Edition, and then I'll go to the Nether. What was it? 568, 674? Yeah, I'm a big smart. I remember coordinates. Okay, so we're actually right on the edge of a chunk border right now. 568, you already forgot. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's change our coordinates to 670. That way we can get a bit better. No, that didn't really do anything. Oh, I gotta go the other direction. 573. Not 5,573, 573. I'm just trying to get towards the center of a chunk so that I'm not like on a chunk border. So I can mark out these chunks. Okay, there we go. Now we're in the center of a chunk. I just had to stand on 666. That's all I had to do. Yeah, Chunk Base is honestly amazing. It is such a good thing. There's a link to it in the chat. It is a really, really, really awesome tool. Okay, so 560, 656. Six, 5, 6. And we're just gonna mark out the borders of this chunk real quick. Let's use diamonds. 560, 656, right? 575 and 671. Is it this one? It's this one. I knew that. Yeah, Chunk Base is honestly one of the best fan-made applications, or in general things, that I believe Minecraft has, like, in general. It is honestly such a convenient tool, and I've been using it for years. I've literally been using it since, like, the start of the channel. And it's never failed me. It's always just been top-notch. They did some truly beefy upgrades to it recently, adding the end dimension and the nether to it, and adding like a ton more structures. Like seriously, it is such a good tool. Such a good thing. They support a bunch of different versions and stuff. It's just great. Okay, so that is one chunk. This thing is just running away over here. That's great. Now that we have this in place, we can start to figure out more of what we're doing. I would like to use the different density caps in our favor here. So we need to mark out 4 chunks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I was already kind of doing this before the live stream anyway, and I was like, maybe I won't stream tonight. And then I was like, you know what? I'm already doing this anyway. I may as well just live stream the whole process of it. If I weren't live streaming right now, I'd still be doing this exact same thing, but alone, by myself, on my lonesome, alone. And now you get to be here alone with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, great. Hi, Cube. Did you spawn on the glass, or did you come from up there? I have so many questions about where you came from. How is this actually nether-based? Because we're in the nether. And, well, that's it, really. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Double check the diamond chunk? Yeah, you know what? You're probably a smart person for suggesting that. Let's see. 560, 656. 656. 575, 671. Yep, it's all good. Where'd you come from? So many questions. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hi! The magma cubes are honestly really cute. I just hate them in survival. Bye! And he's gone. Never to be seen again. Oh, I should probably swap these out for different colors of stained glass, honestly. That way we don't get spawns on them. Or just cover them in some slabs or something. I don't know. But yeah, you can see things are very willing to spawn. Right now, this world is on a simulation distance of 4. So, it's pretty willing to spawn things. Also, as you can see, we got a giant lava lake down here. It took me a while to find one. I didn't actually find one that was in a nether waste biome, so I changed the biome using world edit. Because, you know, laziness. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, I'll just command block the blocks away. Or command the blocks away, basically. You know nothing about technical Minecraft? Well, everyone starts knowing nothing, right? You'll pick up things over time and learn things. That's basically what everyone does, really. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so that is 4 chunks marked out. Now, the thing about Bedrock Edition is there's like silly, stupid, dumb, idiotic, really silly, ridiculous density checks. So let me mark this out real quick for you and kind of explain what's happening. So this right here is the basic representation of a 4-chunk simulation distance on Bedrock Edition. So simulation is, of course, what's actually loaded around you in the world, whereas render is what shows. Kind of a convenient system. So 4-chunk simulation is a 9x9 diamond based on the player. The player stands right there in the middle, or any chunk. Whatever chunk the player's in becomes the center of the sim distance. So basically, if you have a mob spawn right here, it's going to do a density check in a 9x9 chunk area around it. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 4 over, and 4 all around it to check if there's too many mobs in the area. If there's too many mobs, it just won't spawn. So what we need to do is we need to put 1 piggo farm over there, and 1 piggo farm all the way over there, with a 4-chunk gap in between them. That way, they don't mess each other up. This is exactly what we did with the squid farm. Now, for Sim 4, there's not really that much you can do. It's a very small area. So, one of our pickup farms is going to be, like, right here. And the other one is going to be, like, right here. Now, the actual AFK spot isn't going to be in the center of these chunks. It's actually going to be, like, right here on this edge. Of course, you can't pick block armor stands, more bugs. So you're going to be right on a chunk border, basically. That way you load equal parts of both farms. Yeah. We're using just a texture pack to see the spawning spheres. It's pinned in the Discord help channel. You don't need gunpowder, just a few charge creepers for this with a skull farm. If you only need a few charge creepers, just go find some in the wild, honestly. It's not worth building a creeper farm just for a couple guys. It's not really that big of a lava lake. This is honestly a rather small lava lake. As you can see, it's got a bunch of stuff around it, but because Sim 4 is so tiny, you really don't need to do any spawn proofing. I wiped out a couple edges, like that one right there, and like a little bit right there. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal to spawn proof. There's so many lava lakes in the nether. The more difficult task is going to be finding a nether waste biome. But even then, easy stuff. So how exactly do we want to do this? Let's get our spawning spheres turned on again. So I can see we can go all the way out to here. We'll probably have multiple trident killers to really help with it. I'm not sure if we can figure out XP delivery, but we can get that sorted out as well. Hey, Marcosito, welcome back to another stream for 23 months. That is crazy. That is nearly 2 years indeed. I think you're now officially like one of our longest subs. That is insane. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well tonight. Insanity. Always blows my mind that some people are around for so long. It's like, what are you doing here? Surely you have better things to do if you're live. Actually, I kind of saw a video about that on Twitter. It's kind of hard to explain, but basically it's like, I've been here for so long, it'd be a waste to leave. Yeah, typical live stream stuff, you know? So we can actually make this thing about 3 chunks wide to fit within this entire area. Oh, you know what would be kind of convenient? Just to go copy paste the squid farm and bring that over here. Because that's actually made out of magma blocks already. Because basically this just needs to... Or no, you know what I can do? Oh, what's that one command? It's the circle generator command. I forget what that command is. It's like a set block. It uses like some uppity arrows. Do I have that written down somewhere? Hold on, I have a bunch of commands written down in my notes. Command block rooms, plot world commands. That never happened. Small admin commands, bedrock. No, ender dragon drops, jails, despawn systems. Ha! Despawn systems. I don't have it. Where's the circle generator command? I don't know where it's at. I forget how to do it. Hold on, I gotta go watch my own videos. Silent whisperer. I can't spell my own name. Commands. Is it gonna pop up? Hey, it pops up. First video. All big and like fantastic. Hello, mute that. No one wants to hear your ugly voice. Disgusting. Where is the circle gen? Technical difficulties. Here it is. Just show the command. There it is. Okay. Execute. Silent whisper to set block. It's these arrow things. This is how I always get complicated and confused. And then you want to do 44. Stained glass 1. Did that not work? Oh, whoops, I put a space right there. That shouldn't be there. Okay, that should have placed the block right there. It did. It's orange. I don't like orange. Carrots. I don't like... I guess no, I do like carrots. Yeah, pigos like carrots. Yeah. Hi. Okay, let's get this going. I'll need to wipe out these blocks. Let's replace these with some different blocks so that we know it's the spot that we need to stand. Basically, we want to get maximum spawning spaces within the radius of 44. That way we can do all these things. Should have called a second channel Silent Whisper, but that's what the main channel's called. There are no circles in Minecraft. I guess so. Thanks, Conlowen. I mean, there are circles, but only sometimes. Only if you believe there are circles are there truly circles. Okay, let's get that placed. And then, lucky for me, I have the very convenient smooth camera movement. Read it again. There are no circles, tier 100 in Minecraft. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. What's the difference between an Overworld Gold Farm and another gold farm? Overworld farms have to use nether portals. And nether farms have no portals. And in general are less laggy, less likely to break. And in general, just good. Now, of course, this is Bedrock edition, so you're not going to get the bestest of rates because we just don't have the bestest of spawning mechanics as of right now, but still. Should be pretty solid, I think. Whoop. Okay, that should be all that we need for that. Think about that command is like, anywhere you look is gonna have a block placed. So now there's probably gonna be some weird, yeah, orange block there. Go away. Orange blocks there and there and there. No, there's a whole bunch down here in the lava. Oh, those are never gonna be replaced. Those are gonna be there the whole time. So if you see this in the world download of the gold farm, you know what happened. There's some on this side too, oh man. Okay, so it looks like we should be able to go a few blocks further out. We can't go past this edge right here. So we'll wipe out all of this. Otherwise, if we go past this block, then we won't be able to use different density caps for our farm. Gotta love just the casual gas screams that happen. I have a command to teleport them into the void underneath us, so they just like die. Oh, that's great. I love it so much. Everything about it's beautiful. I'm not gonna get blown up by gas. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm a professional. Professional Minecrafter. Yeah, so all of this should be exactly within the radius 44. As you can see from these red blocks right here, pretty much all of this should be perfectly fine. How would I ever get blown up by a ghast? I'm in creative. Come on, don't be silly. I actually prefer these being a block high. Hey, you know what? No gas sounds. Jeez, you guys are ridiculous. This is why I can't trust you to have nice things. I should have done this for the squid farm. Oh no, the squid farm I made too big, actually. I was gonna like mark out the exact distances, but I decided it wasn't necessary for the squid farm. I don't know why I'm doing it for this farm, but I feel like it. That's why I'm doing it. I actually got pretty promising results from that fish farm, the squid farm. I released that probably a month ago now, I guess. And it actually does do slightly better than a regular, just big old box of water. So I'm glad that I experimented with that a little bit. I can't really do a fill because I got like all these rough edges that I gotta keep, you know, rough. Oh yeah, lots of people in today's video were like, hey, Peg Step is copyrighted. And yeah, it probably, yeah, it should be copyrighted, but it's by Mojang. Or Lena Rain or whatever. So it doesn't really matter who the copyright owner is. Like all Minecraft music you can use on YouTube and in videos and stuff. Like there's millions of videos on YouTube with Minecraft music just in the background. Mojang is very much not caring about you using Minecraft music in videos. I believe you have to use it on Minecraft related content for it to be fine. But it's Minecraft video. So it's all good. Like you can just straight up upload the Minecraft music to YouTube. Like Exuma does that on a second channel. He just has, you know, like all the updated aquatic music and nether music on his second channel, just like as straight up videos with like some screenshots behind it. So it's fine, you're not gonna get a copyright strike or anything. Totally fine to use nether update music or any Minecraft music. I've used PieIsTheBest several times and it's been perfectly fine every single time. If a company tried to use it, then it might be a little bit different. But players, they don't really usually care from everything I've ever seen and heard. Never heard of anyone getting a copyright strike or a claim on Minecraft music. Yeah, Mojang really is the best. They seriously do not get enough credit for being as good as they are. Like, they're so good. How dare they be so good? Yeah, so like people that re-uploads Loy's video directly, he can copyright strike and claim them because of the actual footage of that video. That's all original work by him, so he owns the copyright to that video, but not to the music itself. So people could re-upload his video, but just have the music and be fine, because that's PieIsTheBest. But if they re-upload his video, obviously he can claim them. Same thing goes for any video on the internet. If you re-upload someone else's content, you can and will get claimed and striked. Unless it's like fair use, like a critique or a review or reaction or other such thing. In which case, it's fair use. Okay, well that took a while to fill in. So we should be able to get pigos on all of that. I would imagine that we would need probably, what, 3 different turtle eggs in this area to allow all this to work. I didn't double check that it's lined up. It is. We're probably gonna have a couple of these blocks that are outside the range. Like maybe this little edge right here will be outside range, but that's fine. I'm not worried about it. That just means that the magma cubes will maybe despawn a little bit sooner. What? One more magma block on the circumference of the other side. Aha! You're right. Wait, are you right? Hold on, what's the coordinates of this? 597 is where this ends. 598. No, it's lined up. It's fine. What's my favorite name so far for the Patron Bedrock server? I don't know. I don't know. We need a good name for the Patron Bedrock server. We're very much open to suggestions and ideas. Also, thank you for the biddies, Dom Dad, and thank you for the biddies, Morgy Porty. If you could change one thing about Bedrock Edition, what would it be? Easier beta access and a launcher for Minecraft so that we could switch between versions and have multiple instances open. That's what I would really enjoy and like. Okay, let's get rid of this because things are spawning on it. Captain Obvious, so thank you so much for your subscription with your Twitch Prime. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. I like the name. Let's go ahead and wipe out all of this right here as well. This was all just randomness. And I think we can also get rid of this platform that's here too. So let's just go ahead and fill it all away. You want dual wielding? That is on the schedule of things to add. Of course, it needs to work for mobile, of course. If it doesn't work for mobile, it's not going to get added. This one's at 52. Can we just do this? I'm going to have to make it target glass, but I think it's probably going to be the same size, isn't it? And then all those minecarts can go into lava. 0 blocks filled. Oh, I was supposed to do 51. Bye! Into lava ye go. Okay, now I want to replace these things with different stained glasses as well. That way nothing spawns on these. Oh, I didn't get rid of these ones. Rude. Why do you create your own farms and what makes Omingo's farm so efficient? Omingo is on Java edition, so in general, everything is going to be much more efficient over there, but his stuff is very well done and refined and researched, of course. In general, I think him and a lot of other people in SideCraft all work on things together, so they put all their brain power together into a pool and help refine and upgrade things, as far as I'm aware. That's what I would do. I was on there. Stained glass. Wait, stained glass 0 replace emerald blocks. In general, Mango's is very smart. Very much mini smarts. Stained glass 1 replace diamond block. I like to make my own things because it is fun, and also a lot of the things that I want to do I haven't seen been done before, like this Netherside Gold Farm. I don't know if anyone else has done this. And even if they have done it, I still want to do it because it's fun. Did you drop rails? Okay, that's fine. Let's put some stuff on top of there. I want to replace these blocks. What glass color should we use for that? Let's use pink. Beautiful. Oh, also this guy isn't lined up in the center of the blocks, like how I was when I did that. So yeah, this sphere is gonna be slightly off center. That thing's still working. Okay, so that is the basics of what we can expect to see from a farm that uses both sides, basically. I don't know if this is all the way within the Nether Waste biome. I might need to go change some more biome before I'll edit. Yeah, they can pick up any golden things. So we can stack this multiple layers tall. And currently we're not seeing any pigos spawn. Probably because they're spawning up there. Let's replace all this with stained, shall we? So yeah, it's basically gonna be like a half circle of these things, but on all sides of the player. And then after this, I'd also like to try the big donut idea. Kind of like what we originally did on Truly Bedrock for the Hoglin farm, and see how that works out. Either way, we're definitely gonna need a bunch of trident killers. Glass 0 replace magma blocks. Beautiful, so that's now inert. This won't be doing anything. Spawn proof that. And now we can focus on these bits over here. So let's AFK here for just a moment and see what spawns we get. We should, in theory, be able to get 30 pigos using this. We should get 15 on that side, and we should get 15 on that side. Donuts. Donuts are good. Donuts are good indeed. What's your favorite donut? We might not have enough spawning spaces to get guys very quickly, but we should be able to get quite a few. So we got 4 on that side and 2 on that side, 6 on that side or whatever. Had to mute for a second, sorry. For sim distance 16, that's not even a thing that you can do. It should be where I show it, basically. Sim distance doesn't change where your guardian farm AFK spot is. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So if we get 2 more, we'll know that we are getting different density caps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. 15. There's a 16. There we go. Okay, great. Fantastic. So yeah, we should be able to get 15 on each side. Let's go ahead and copy this. And then we will load it and create more spawning layers going upwards and see what happens with that. Shall we? Ooh, we got a poll for favorite donut. I approve. I approve indeed. I don't eat that many donuts, but I do approve of donuts greatly. I am not sure what my favorite kind would be. Probably the powdered ones, I want to say. This thing's more than 40 blocks long. Hold on, 60. 65? Okay. It is just barely within range to be considered as long as it can be. We're gonna get rid of this block right here because it's just silly. No one cares about that. Is it too long on the other side? No, that should be perfectly even, shouldn't it? I'm looking at it. It appears to be even. You're allergic to donuts? Oh, no, that's just evil. I'm sorry. I feel for your loss. That's just not right. Is it like the gluten or is it the yeast? Because yeast allergies are terrible. You can't eat bread or anything. This is gonna be spawn number 2. Boop. Let's load this in. Let's make these 2 blocks apart. Oh, right, it's not in the full biome. That's why the spawning is slow. Right, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to open up this world in world edit real quick. And change it over to be slightly different. Let's give this 4 layers for now. And then we gotta go do the other side as well and see what happens. So we're gonna get cubes. And we're probably gonna get gassed above that too. Gas are gonna be annoying. But that's fine. I think if we just put a layer of like slabs above the top platform, we can avoid them entirely. Or maybe we gotta use solid blocks and slabs. I don't know. Figure it out. Figure it out indeed. Oh, structure blocks are amazing. They're absolutely amazing. Is that too long? Or is it not long enough? 62. Is this one a block longer than the other one? Anyway, this one's gonna be spawning number 3. We'll save that, switch that to a load. Yeah, structure blocks can save you so much time if you know how to use them. I use them for everything all the time. And they just actually got upgraded in the betas as well. Oh, that's 5 layers. That's fine. Let's go ahead and replace this with the blocks then. I'll just get rid of it entirely. Not worried about that at the moment. Okay, let's go ahead and save this world. I'm gonna make a copy of it as well, because making copies of your worlds is always a good idea. Boop. Having more range would be beautiful, because right now they're limited to 64 by 64 or something. I know it's 64 wide. Okay, so this is 4, 20, 9, 21. I gotta get rid of this one space right there, which is kind of annoying. And then I can paste in, boop, like that. Okay, so let's open up the world edit real quick. MCC PE tool chest. MCC tool chest PE. And let's make it so that you guys can see what I'm doing. Just like that. Okay. So, pretty straightforward stuff to change the biomes. Now, this program can't read new chunks from 1.16, but it can still edit them, which is kind of silly. So we got to load in the entirety of the overworld and all these chunks first before it'll load in the nether map, which is also a little bit silly as well. I've yet to prune the overworld of this world, which I really need to do. But we're just gonna glance over these chunks real quick. Get those loaded in. And then swap over to the nether. It's not gonna load. Back to the overworld, we gotta load in more chunks. It's kind of annoying. Has to load in the other dimension before I can load in the other ones. It's really annoying. It needs to be fixed. It should let you choose what dimension you want to load in first. Before it starts loading in the overworld. Can you prune the end on Bedrock Realms? You can prune the end on any world, but you have to download it first onto a PC. And then, no, not the end. Nether, thank you. Okay, here we go. So this one right here, the bottom one, is actually the proper place where I am. So we're just gonna go ahead and select this entire area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this entire area. Just swap it all to nether biome. So biomes, you want to go select the nether one and then hit this little biome fill button and that should do it. Yep, you can see all these chunks over here just turn bright red. That's how you know you did it right. Okay, then we can close that. Save it. Boop. And that should be it. Load it up. Were those random chunks due to structures in the end? And the nether? Yeah, probably. It's probably from this fortress. Look how many pigos we got. Now that's the amount of pigos I like to see. Great, so that should be the changes that we need. As you can see, this is actually going to be pretty decent. And that is why the platforms are going to be 3 blocks, you know, gap. Because if you don't have the 3 blocks gap, they'll spawn on one floor, fall down, and then they'll just be stuck there forever. Now, he will randomly despawn. If we give him, yeah, see, he randomly despawned. Somebody clip that. Thank you. I need it for the footage. See, there's another one as well. So that's why you gotta have them 3 blocks gap. Otherwise, this is pretty good. I'm kind of cheating a little bit by using the biome changer, but I was too lazy to find a proper area. It's fine. Don't judge me. Hello, Lily. How you doing? We got the favorite donut pool going. Let's see. What are the results? Glazed, frosted, 42%. Powdered, 8%. Oh, man. Powdered donuts ain't getting no love. 7% now. Jelly and cream filled, 26. Chocolate, 22. Donuts are ooh, 4%. I haven't had too many of the cream or jelly filled, but I do want to have more of them in my life because that sounds like a nice thing. Just saying, it sounds like a nice thing. Magma cubes spawning on magma blocks is a bug? Doesn't seem like it would be a bug. They're literally magma cubes. They should be able to spawn in, I mean, I would think. No, they don't take fire damage. No, they spawn on magma cubes on Java Edition as well. Yeah, no, it's not a bug. Oh wait, no, hold on. What farm am I thinking about? I built Mango's Donut on Decidedly Vanilla 5. That one had normal blocks as the spawning platforms. It didn't have magma. I'm not sure if they can do it on Java, actually. I'm silly. Gas spawn on magma is a bug. It's all a bug! Ah, I need some bug report numbers for that. If you have them on hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So basically like 10. But in essence, only 9. It'd be nice if I had a little sphere generator for that. So we're going to put the thing, let's line that up right here. We want to keep them inside these chunks. If they go across this little border right here, then they're going to be breaking the the distance of the farm. You know, density checks. You know what I'm trying to say. Hopefully. Okay, so we have to move that a block in to there. So that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We might have to have 2 in this area. Maybe we'll do like 1 right here. I'm trying to figure out where to put the, you know, turtle eggs. I guess the best way to do it would just be to place down some turtle eggs and see where guys can and cannot target them. That sounds a lot easier, doesn't it? Sounds a lot faster, too. It's not a piglin farm, it's a piggo farm. Get your terminology right. The fans make them think that they can walk over these blocks when in reality they cannot. So yeah, they should be able to walk on all these areas. Okay, so right here's an issue. But he pathfinded away. So piggo, let's just do piggos. Okay, so from there to there's an issue. And then from here to here's an issue. Pick up all that stuff. And then these two are an issue. Okay, so we need to move those several blocks closer together, basically, for them to no longer be of issue to us. Now, question, can we move them away from this edge? We can, actually. Okay, so we can move them closer together without having any issues. I'm kind of afraid of the amount of turtle eggs that this is going to require. No, the buttons was a bug. Technically, the fans is a bug as well. So they should be fixing all of the bugs. It doesn't matter if we use them or not. There's really no difference between a bug that we use and a bug that we dislike. All bugs are bugs. They actually fixed some of the zero tick stuff in the last beta as well, which is good to see. Zero tick was removed from Java Edition a few months ago, and now it's being removed from Bedrock 2, which is always nice. I'm glad that they are starting to pay more attention to the exploits and that kind of stuff. And hopefully they'll also be fixing more dupe glitches in the future as well. If you ever find any dupe glitches for Bedrock Edition, DM them to ModMail or to me on Twitter or Discord, and I will make sure they get reported to the devs in a private way. I never share any of that stuff with the public, as you shouldn't. So, yeah, let me know if you ever find any dupes, and I will take care of it for you, if you can't report it yourself. Or just don't feel like it. Because you're lazy. Or you're just busy. I don't know. How long for AFK Fish Farms then? I don't know. We're overdue for AFK Fish Farms getting patched on Bedrock Edition. Aren't we? We gotta move them a block closer. I guess what we could do is just put another turtle egg. But yeah, we're certainly overdue for fish farms to be gone. They got gone on Java Edition. Oh wait, I moved that in the wrong direction. Whoopsie. Did I move in the wrong direction? I moved it closer together, didn't I? Okay, let's try that. There we go. Okay, so that should be all of the piggos and all of the areas except right here. Fantastic. And now we got many, many piggos down here. Can I get a command pasted? Let's see, I got a kill command on my clipboard. There it is. Eggs need to be so close to the edge. I guess it doesn't matter. I think this is about as close as they can be to the edge. Hey, Purely Kim, welcome back to another stream. How you doing? Thank you so much for 3 months. Hopefully you're doing very fine indeed. Yeah, the beacon dupe really needs to be fixed. For real. Are Try and Killers considered a bug? They were / are-ish, but they are marked as won't fix on the bug tracker, so it's technically like a feature-ish. It's weird. So we're safe to use trident killers, even though they're definitely a bug. Like they just shouldn't work in that way. Although they are very convenient. So we shouldn't have them, but we do. That's just kind of the graces of Mojang right there. Is that gonna work? Does he actually see it? No, he just path found. Okay, so you're an issue. So we'll have to put another turtle egg somewhere over here. And hopefully that'll reach all of this edge. We could chop off some of these edges, because these edges look a little bit silly. Yeah, mobs consider dead coral as a full block, just like buttons or trapdoors. But of course buttons was fixed. They shouldn't see it as a full block, but they do. It's a bug. It'll be fixed eventually. Now, building above the bedrock roof on Java, that's actually a feature at this point. They more or less made it a feature by allowing nether portals to work up there properly. So, like, that's just a thing that's been on Java for like 10 years now. If they were going to remove it, then they should have done it. Some of the devs were like, oh, we should have added that to Bedrock in 1.16. And yeah, it probably should come to Bedrock Edition. I mean, that would certainly help with the farm designing. Because you wouldn't need to find a lava lake. You just need to find the correct biome, then go above the nether roof. Bam, profit. Easy peasy, right? Okay, so if I put this one right here. Is that gonna collect all the guys from these edges? Yeah, okay, so that gets everyone. And then if it doesn't reach some people, I can probably just chop off these edges. Yeah, so it doesn't reach these 3 blocks. Okay, let's mark out those ones. We could probably move it over a block to be fair. And maybe we wouldn't have any issues with that. I don't know. Let's test it out and find out. Yay! Keep trident killers, but patch the looting transfer. At that point, you may as well just remove them, honestly. Yeah, if you're not going to keep the looting transfer, then there's really no reason to have trident killers. Because if you're fixing the looting transfer, then you're also probably going to fix the experience. Because it's not going to consider it a player kill anymore. And at that point, like, you may as well just drop mobs to their death. You guys are on slab, so you're not going to work. Because pathfinding bugs. Yay! We could probably move it over another block. Get some of those edges. It's in Euclidean radius. I'm gonna pretend like I know what that means. And agree with you. Because you sound like a really smart person when you say that. Euclidean radius, he says from his armchair. With the fancy dark liquid. So that one should also be acceptable, right? No, this block right here should be acceptable. Yes. Okay, we'll chop off these edges. We don't need these edges anyway. It's kind of silly. Bye. I'm sorry, but not really. And then all these other edges over here are still fine. All this stuff is good, except this block right here. Okay, we gotta move it back over a block. Let's kill everything again. I went too far. I'm sorry. Hello, King T. How you doing? Welcome back to another stream. Euclidean just means there's no timey-wimey warping of space. Oh, well, that's no fun. If you're not gonna have a timey-wimey warpy of space, then, like, what's the point? I wanna have timey-wimey warpiness. We could keep that block there. I guess we may as well. But yeah, those 2 blocks need to go. Okay, that should be every single spot of this entire thing, basically. This is the boring part right here, just figuring out, like, the exact spacing. But we're about to get to the fun part, which is the killing of dudes. Also, I guess they work just on a slab like that. That's convenient. I don't really want to use a slab, but mobs have a really bad time and history of slabs not working. So we're going to put solid blocks underneath them. Oops, sorry, turtle egg. And then we'll punch this through down to the bottom too. So they will take a little bit of fall damage, falling into a trident killer, and then I kind of want to use a minecart-based trident killer, because that's actually been working pretty well for like the Ghast farm and the Guardian farm. So that's what I kind of want to do. I love that sound alert. Love it so much. Do I ever play on Whispercraft? Not as much as I would like to. I will be playing on there whenever we have events, however. So whenever you see an event happening, I'll be on there. Basically. That's how that'll be. We'll need to add these layers. Actually, no, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna save this top layer as a structure, and then we're just gonna load that to all the bottom layers. And then we need to do less work. This sounds convenient to me. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. We're gonna have 2 blocks underneath all of these, so that way there's no way for pigos to land on the turtle eggs. We need to chop off some of these edges. So let's find out where the pigos can be and where they cannot be. This is your last stop, pigos. Goodbye. Don't worry, they didn't suffer. They just despawned. Do I need to put anything above this? I do need to put a roof eventually. But that's not going to be a problem right now. We can deal with that later. Efficiency. Whoa. Please don't spam the chat with the emotes. So thank you. Okay, we're going to save this as spawn 2. And then all these other ones are already prepared to load spawn 2. There we go. Did this bottom one not get spawn 2? Oh, it's on a save. Whoops, I need to switch you back over to save. Save that again. Save you. And then you two are just kind of broke, so I'm just gonna kill you. Bye. When can we do Sky Factory? I'm not sure. I keep saying like tomorrow, but I keep not streaming tomorrow, Sky Factory. One of these days. Look at that dude. He spawned in the ground. Is he gonna break the turtle eggs? Hold on. That's a fair point. If cubes get on top of these, they'll break the turtle eggs. Okay. Put a glass block above those. That would be a way for the farm to break over time. Oh, they can't pathfind to them. Interesting. Interesting, because they see that those blocks are there. Fascinating. Okay. I guess we probably don't even need this many fans, do we? Yeah, that's interesting. So maybe we'll just put them on like the cardinals, and then they'll see that they can do some. Let's put them in the corners, actually. I didn't anticipate that happening. I was wondering why they weren't pathfinding to it. Yeah, the cardinals are bleh. the corals block their pathfinding because they act as a full block. Curious. Curious indeed. 2 air blocks above the egg. Yeah, enough room for them to fit, basically. Which is going to open up possibilities of them falling on top of the eggs, especially the babies. Can we put these on the other side of blocks? We can't. Okay, let's test this out. That kind of works, but not really. Complications. Complications indeed. Fascinating. I like it. I like it. Yeah, see, even with the lack of corals there, it still affects their pathfinding speed. So we'll need to make these holes bigger, I think. Trapdoors around the egg? Possibly, yeah. That should work. That would make us not reliant on these fans either. So let's see, we need to have a solid block basically right there. Alright, these layers are 2 blocks apart. They need to be 3, actually. If they were 3, that would give us... No, I guess it's the same thing, isn't it? I don't know. We got some things to work out. Yeah, we could just put these a block down into the floor. I was thinking that as well, but then you run into the fact that they could probably, you know, fall on top of them a lot easier. Also, like, if we do trapdoors like this, the guys that are on the top here are gonna fall, still be walking forward, and then they'll land on this one and jump on it. Interesting problem. How are you guys gonna deal with that? Not very well. The coral fans really do add a lot there, don't they? Let's try putting some blocks here in the corner. See what they do about that. It seems like if they can access it from all sides, then they have a lot more ability to pathfind to it. Yeah, see, they're just a lot slower now, aren't they? Okay, well, we'll just make these holes bigger then. Yeah. Whatever. I was trying to keep them, you know, minimum size, but I suppose whatever works, right? It's like they really pathfind so much quicker when they got access to all sides of it, because every single path that they try and take leads them to the egg. Good stuff. What you're doing? We are working on designing a new gold farm for the nether side. Okay, let's lower this down a block and see what happens. They're not as interested, are they? Or I guess they are as interested. But yeah, see, this guy right here, the babies are going to be a problem because they can land on there. Is he breaking that? He's going to want to break it. Whoop. Can you put carpets on turtle eggs? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question indeed. Get out of there. Because yeah, that would basically stop it, wouldn't it? Stop them from breaking it. It doesn't appear that they approve of carpets. I literally laid out the red carpet for them and they were just not interested. Shame on you, pigos. Okay then, so let's make these holes a block bigger to all sides except the diagonals. We'll need to put a wall here now to keep these guys contained and not fall out of the chunk. See, there's a lot of different things that go into designing a really what should be simple farm. Because you gotta deal with all kinds of different pathfinding and just different little things that you never expected, right? Different little things that just can cause all sorts of problems and headaches. Okay, let's put a fan on all sides of that and see how likely they are to pathfind to it. Also, we're gonna break these other eggs so that we don't distract them. Piggos aren't doing their job very well. I know, right, Ra? Yo, Terraria never looked so good in 3D. I know, right? We're about to fight the wall of flesh a little bit later tonight. Maybe the twins after that. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We did the Eye of Cthulhu like an hour ago. Is that working as well? It doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it, does it? Job analysis for Piggos. Bad employee. They seem a bit more willing to do that, don't they? I think it just needs to be a block up, doesn't it? That can be deleted. Add some whales to the build. This is a whale of a build. What are you talking about? It definitely looks like a whale. See? There's the face over there. It's got the little shark fin right there, and then it's got the tail whale. Yeah, so having this be at eye level seems to be a little bit more persuasive. Yeah. But the smaller opening is definitely better. I mean, look at this. Like, that's just killing the race. So we gotta make a smaller opening work. We gotta make this smaller opening work. Otherwise, it's just not gonna be as fast as it needs to be. So I'm sure there's a solution to this problem. There has to be. There always is. We're determined enough to find it. You see, it's just so much faster. These guys are being a butt, though. What are you doing? Why are you going for the egg? What are you doing? There's probably trying to go for these eggs down here. Go for the egg. Poor baby turtles. There are no baby turtles in this build. See, that's what you want. You want that right there. We just need to make this a little bit better. So maybe we can put that at the floor layer, and maybe it'll work fine. Yeah, floor layer works fine, actually. Okay. We're gonna have these be 3 blocks apart from one another. So let's see how we can make this work. Is this acceptable? That is acceptable. So technically we can have them be 2 blocks apart if we wanted to. We just really don't want those baby piggos to get on there. Can we put a trapdoor there? What's the limit of what we can do? Trapdoor appears to be the no-go. Let's try something like... Oh, what else could we do? Maybe we could do like a chest or something. Something to prevent those guys just from walking on there. But thinking that they can walk on there. Perhaps like a leaf? You have no idea how much different block testing goes into these farms. It's a non-stop job. Maybe like a scaffolding could work too. Glass pane is a no-go. We got the fence post, no-go. We got the fence gate, no-go. We got walls, no-go. I'm thinking maybe a cauldron or a composter. No-go on that one. Let's see, where's the cauldron at? Ideally, you want it to be a full block so that they can't walk onto the edge of it. That one's not working either. We got lanterns. We can try stone cutter, grindstone thingy. Whoops, well that's gonna work. How about that? That's not working either. An open gate. Yeah, I wanted to try an open gate. Although that's not really going to do anything because it's not going to have any collision to block them from walking there. How about a honey block? Okay, honey is a no-go. And can I even place a scaffolding on top of the turtle egg? I can't. Okay. No-go for that one either. Let's see. Possibly a piston arm, actually. You could power it with like a lever, and that wouldn't cause any issues. No. Sadness. Anvils. Shouldn't that crush the turtle egg, though? Hold on. Tell me that crushes the turtle egg. Chains! Okay. Chains. Nah, I can't spell chains. Chain? Chains. You should be able to craft chain armor. Chains is the no. There might not be any blocks to do it with then. Unless we want to try glass, but we've already tried that. Yeah, it seems like their pathfinding is actually pretty good. Doesn't appear there's very many ways of tricking them. Mob head, that's gonna get expensive. Nope, none of that business. Flower pot? That doesn't even get placed. Okay, maybe we won't worry about it. We'll have to see. Oh yeah, iron rods and iron bars. There's so many different blocks in this game to test, isn't there? We'll have to see if the baby piggos are even an issue. And if they are an issue, then we can try and figure out a solution later. But we might be trying to find a solution to a problem that doesn't exist. Also, I realized that all of these guys were spawned with spawn eggs, so they weren't despawning. They were just falling into the lava lake below. No. Okay. Yeah, not worried about that. We will come back to that issue later if it is indeed an issue. 4 trapdoors around the egg that open up. That's gonna block their pathfinding. Yeah, see, now they're all gonna go around to that side. I mean, that's kind of convenient, though. Isn't it? Crimson vines? You want to see on the YouTube tutorial, place a flower pot here. Yes, a clay pot here. Trust me. That'd be kind of funny, wouldn't it? Also, thank you to all of our recent followers for joining the silence. I hope you're doing great tonight. We got Jorgi and Orthodox Berg, Sparrows, and Minecraft for Life. We got Miner Unknown, Miner. Wait, no. Sorry, I got pushed down. Miner Unknown, Mario Bro, and Reaper Psychotic, along with Cov and Looney Just, Moose, MJF, and Quavalon, something like that. Princess Dino, Minimum Mum, and Smile Dog, Pinto Bro, Jamhead, and we got Triple Sparkle, Joshua, and a couple others. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Also, a Big Mac, thank you for the host. Sorry that I missed that. Was there anything else that I missed? Bruh with the follow, and Chrisius. I'll just call you Chris. Welcome to the silence, everybody. Okay, so I do like that we can force them around to one side. That means that we can actually get more spawning spaces in here, potentially. Like on the corners. That actually does work pretty well, doesn't it? That does work pretty well. The only thing that you would gain from doing that is these blocks right here, but that would only result in 2 additional spawning spots. This one and that one. I believe that one, and this one would still be blocked by those trapdoors, but maybe not. And then you can leave these 3 open. That guy did get onto the edge, actually. Yeah, so if you got too many, they'll push each other onto the edge. So how many blocks are we losing with this one? 3, 6, 7, 8. So we're losing 8 blocks with that design. If we open this up a little bit, this would be 6 blocks lost? Or no, I guess that would still be 9 blocks lost, wouldn't it? Because of these trapdoors. But it also significantly minimizes the amount of chance that there is for them to land on top of the turtle egg. Like, they would have to land on it from one specific direction instead of any direction. It might slow down the farm a little bit simply because they gotta walk around instead of walking directly to it. But it is kind of interesting, isn't it? I like it. Let's go back to our standard hole like this. And we'll keep these things 2 blocks apart. So let's go ahead and load this back up. We'll save it again as another structure file, or just structure in general, and then we will load that to the lower layers. And then after this, all we really need to figure out is trident killers. Shouldn't be too complicated. We'll need 4 for each side. 4 for that side, 4 for that side. Maybe some slime block ice launchers. And we could figure out how to get the XP to the player. Other than that, not a big deal. Bedrock and Java are becoming more and more the same every day. Well, every update. Technically every day, though, because Mojang's working on updates every single day. Okay, so we will load 2, and load 2. Let's see how that works. Aha, so the pillar spawns still function. Fantastic. Which means that we could probably get away with 8 platforms. I'm not sure if we could fit that into Sim 4. Yeah, so we got some magma cubes as well. Those guys very well might cause an issue. Also, do items on top of turtle eggs break turtle eggs? Doesn't appear that they do. Okay, that's good. Yeah, see, those big guys might be an issue. Look how many biggos we got over there. This is great. I love it. I wonder what the average time of these guys existing on the platforms is. Let's test that out real quick. Well, that one spawned literally right next to it, which is good. That's why we got those 3 magma blocks right there. So that one only lasted like half a second. That appears to be about, what, 3 seconds before it fell down into the hole? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, about 3 seconds. I'm not a very good counter, but that is about how long you should probably expect. So let's see, and let's spawn 1 over here. So 1, 2, 3, 3.5, 4-ish. If they can't see the egg, will they go for it? No, they gotta have line of sight. And they gotta be able to like actually have a path to it, and they gotta be able to step on top of it, so there's gotta be some blocks above it. I wonder, let's get ourselves a command block going. Well, actually, let's get a summon command going. Summon, Pigman. They're still called Zombie Pigman. Right here. I'm gonna just look at these coordinates, and then it's gonna be Minecraft as baby. That didn't do it. Minecraft as baby? That's not working. Oh, there's a space right there. Maybe that's breaking the command? No, that's not working. That one worked. It's even called Minecraft as baby. Weird. Okay. Can I make this one summon at Tilda's? Ah, see, putting coordinates in it breaks it. Well, that's dumb. Move the egg up to eye level. I think that was causing issues. It still seems that they go for it as fast as normal. Yeah, trapdoor blocks the line of sight. I think. It should, anyway. How would you even test that, necessarily? Yeah, that blocks line of sight, because they can't see it. So they're going for that one instead. Yeah. Well, I wanted to spawn in like 1,000 baby pigos. Can I do execute? Can I execute it at like an armor stand? Summon, whip, tilde, summon. Zombie pigman, Minecraft as baby. No, that's still summon an adult as well. See, that one got named Minecraft as baby. That's silly. Oh, that one spawned a baby. It's just a random chance. Okay, well that's not helping. I guess we can't stress test this thing with like 1 billion pigos. I mean, we can stress test it with 1 billion pigos, but they're not all gonna be babies. So let's just stress test it with 1 billion pigos. And see what happens, shall we? Where's my command block at? Boop. And we will just have that be on repeat and needs redstone. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Many pigos. Let's see what happens. There's probably gonna be so many. Yeah, see, that baby and that baby landed on the turtle eggs. Do I have a bow? Hold on, I can fix this issue. Now there's more babies on the turtle eggs. Get off the turtle eggs! Are they even breaking the turtle eggs? Do I have mob griefing on? Game roll, do mob wait. Is just mob griefing true? Let's see if that affects it. Also, we're getting kind of a few pigos. Let's maybe figure out how to kill them all. Many pigos. Yeah, see, they're landing on it. I'm not sure if they have enough room to actually jump and do damage to them. They might have to jump. Like, that guy's just spinning around, but is he actually going to damage the turtle egg? Because none of these got cracks on them so far. So I'm not sure if it is an issue or if it's not an issue. I mean, it's going to be an issue because they're going to be sitting around longer, taking up the mob cap, preventing other things from spawning, not dying, not giving you drops. But I'm not sure if they're going to destroy the turtle eggs over time. Let's try an experiment over here. We'll just leave this guy as is for a little while and just see what happens. So, Pigo. Yeah, see, he actually has to jump on it. I need like a summon as baby. But I need them to actually be a baby. Sometimes the babies just stand on the egg for a while, but they can't break it. Well, that's just silly. You're an adult as well. Does this command just not work? It just doesn't work. It was working fine, but I don't know. Entity born. I knew that. Well, you say that, but I don't know. Anyway, I was gonna leave a baby zombie on there for a while with no blocks above his head. Or sorry, with a block above his head so he couldn't jump. And see if that would break it, but I don't know. I don't know anymore. Okay, so that seems like it is pretty solid for that side. We're gonna go ahead and copy this over to the other side and make sure that it works. So we'll get it all fully installed on both sides. We'll see what happens. And then we can worry about the minor issues a little bit later on and try to refine some things. All of these are missing coral fans. Wow. Did not see that happening. That one's not missing no fans. That one's not missing fans. Great. As baby or is baby? There's so many different tags. Doesn't appear that they're... Yeah, see, that one just gave me an adult as well. Yeah, and that seems like a Java command, Gamer Plays. It seems like something that would work on Java. Anyway, not too worried about that right now. 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks over, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks over. Okay, at least it's even on both sides. We will go 4 blocks over. We will go in by a block. And then this shall be the area. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. Boop. And that right there. Okay, then how do these next ones work? Oh, it's just a 12 block gap actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and block. Fantastic. You're not late, you're perfectly on time for when you were supposed to be here. Welcome to the stream. We got applause. That's the applause that you get for showing up respectfully late. Entity underscore toddler. Yeah, no. Oh, jeez. Ridiculous. That's a block high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're gonna leave in all these structure blocks, and then if we ever need to change any of these spawn platforms later, all we gotta do is change the top one, save it, and then we can just load it to all the lower ones, and it'll be perfect. So I'll go ahead and get this installed. And then all I gotta do is save that. So switch this over to save. That's already on spawn 3. We save that, switch it back to load. Load that one as spawn 3, that one as spawn 3, and that one. This one's slightly broke. That's fine. Probably should have double checked it, but it's fine. Now what's up with this guy? Oh, see, he did actually get across. That's not allowed. That might have been from loading it in, however. We'll see if that happens again in the future. Okay. So this is more or less what the farm should look like if we decide to go for this style of building it. And then of course there's a couple other ways of building these too that I'd also like to try out at some point. But as you can see, these things take a while to get running, you know? You're designing a gold farm? Indeed we are. Now, what we need to do is get some kill chambers installed. If we tried a button above the egg, it wouldn't really do anything. Buttons have no effect. It'd be like putting a torch there, really. Oh, I do need to kill all the summon mobs. You right. Boop. Everything's dead. Wahahaha. I am death, the destroyer of worlds. I am still worried about those magma cubes. Because like a baby one could get on top of the turtle egg. That would be really annoying. You know, there's probably some other things that we can put the turtle eggs on. Like, we could probably put the turtle eggs on something else and not a full block, like a pane or a wall or something. Of course, you can't place it directly on there, but they might just so happen to be able to pathfind to that. I'm not sure. We'll do a little teeny tiny test right here. See, they do actually go for that. Interesting. What if we put a pane above that? No go. Well, that works. So that's technically a 1 block gap. Or I guess, you know, 1 and whatever half or something. If we put a wall underneath that, that would make it just a 1 block gap then. How about now? No, go for that. These guys are kind of annoying. They have too good a pathfinding. Also, they can't get to that because that's a block and a half off the ground. Okay, so that actually explains it. What if we were to put the trapdoors there? Just as a test. You big silly. You big silly. What about a grindstone? Underneath it? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, see, there we go. See, that works pretty well. And that should only be a 1 block gap. There's still the issue of the babies, though. The babies! Babies are an issue. Just saying. Nobody else is gonna admit it, but babies are an issue. I'm the only one brave enough to say it. Okay, so that could work, actually. That would reduce the chances of them getting on there, I feel. Oh wait, is that actually bigger than the hitbox of the wall? Because then they could probably land on that before hitting the wall? It is. Why has this thing got such a weird hitbox? Oh god, and then that's just sticking out the side of it. Ah! Ah! Yeah, see, so I can run into that, and then if I break that, I can go forward more, so they can land on that still on its own. So even if they do get lined up by walls above, they can still land on that egg. Yeah, so that's not actually gonna work then, is it? What's a bigger hitbox than that thing? Interesting. I guess we do have to keep it on a full block. More than one egg didn't appear to change the size of the hitbox, did it? Oh, grindstone's gotta be on a block. That's annoying. I don't know. There's so many different blocks that you could test. You could do this for ages. Okay, has any of these guys landed on a turtle egg? They have not. Okay, that's kind of a good thing, I guess. Let's get our armor stand back over here. And we'll see what the spawning ranges is. Because I'm assuming a fair amount of those upper platforms is probably going to get wiped out from Sim 4. Baby magma cubes. Ew. Yeah, see, the further up you go, the less spawning spots you got. It's kind of annoying. We could go down a couple layers. See you later, Okanox. Thanks for stopping by. We could also just like straight up move our AFK spot to the middle. That would save us quite a bit of hassle, wouldn't it? Moving those platforms around. Just move the AFK spot. Easier. There we go. Okay, that'll work. See, we want the AFK spot probably to be around 78. Where's this at? 79. Down a block. Okay then. We'll go and run another kill command. Until there's nothing left to kill. No targets match selector. Fantastic. This is what you want to see. Can you put an egg in a minecart? You shouldn't be able to. It's a block. You'd say ditch the gold farm too hard. Sometimes you kind of want to. Things are just kind of silly like that. I'm more often intrigued by the difficulty of things than frustrated. Although sometimes things are just so dumb. Bedrock Edition has a lot of just big dumbs. I'm one of them. I mean, what? So we'll go ahead and just put in a little teeny tiny platform right here just for the pickos to land on. And we'll see what happens there. And then we'll also need to prepare ourselves to prepare for the preparation of starting to install the kill chambers. I also need to figure out like what trident killer I want to use in general. Because all of my existing trident killers are like 2x2s. So I'm not sure how that's going to work. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's do another kill of things. Kill all the things, and see what happens now. A lot of just like sitting around and looking at things happens when you're designing farms, in case you haven't caught on yet. Whole lot of sitting around and throwing things out of inventories that you don't need. Okay. You know what? It's actually kind of helpful that they jump around trying to pathfind to those. We could use that to get them into minecarts a little bit better. Did I not put glass onto that side? Okay. Insert gas screen. Also, we haven't seen... Oh, yeah, no, wait. We still got the gas remover up here. Let's get rid of this. And also the Enderman remover. Let's get rid of that. And see what happens. And I guess we'll do another kill of everything. Brah. Much death. Honestly, the spawn rates are pretty solid. I mean, look at that. Just a couple seconds in and we already got like 10 piggos on that side, like 10 piggos on that side. And then if we kill everything again, like, I think the killing speed is going to be pretty solid. Oh, see, that one landed on that egg over there. Is he actually going to break it, though, or like what? Is he going to despawn? He's probably going to despawn. I don't see any ghasts. Ah, he did break it. Aha, okay. So now we need to worry about that issue. Now we got to worry about that. There's so many piggos, though. How many is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 11 over there, taking up the mob cap. Solid. Okay, let's figure out some ideas for a trident killer, shall we? What do you guys think we should do? First stream you've seen where we go in depth on the Minecraft mechanics, and you're loving it? Well, that's good. Glad you're enjoying the stream. I'm not going like super in depth, but yeah, I'm trying to explain whatever I know, you know? There's always more to know. There's always more things that could be discussed and talked about and shown. I know like a fair amount. Not like the super genius big brain or anything, but I know enough to get by and design some fancy things. So I do kind of want to use the chest trident killer that we've been working on. Although there are other ways of doing trident killers that have been surfacing recently. A lot of people have been experimenting with getting mobs into minecarts and boats and things, and that's actually fairly convenient because then they don't move around and bounce around, and you can use a lot of different things to kill them, because if the mob's not moving, then they're not moving the trident, which is so convenient. Wasn't really necessary pre-116 or anything, but nowadays, like, let's just mess around with this real quick. Because, like, if you have a trident on a trapdoor, you can make that trapdoor flick really, really, really quickly, and then possibly kill mobs really, really, really quickly. Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's get the cart down. I need some rails. Rails. And then we'll put a chest above that, I guess. I don't know how to do this, really. Chest there. Let's throw a trapdoor onto this corner. No, wait. I want it to flick up like that. I've never messed around with these before. I'm experimenting live on stream. So I think if I throw that directly into the corner, then we gotta throw it down. How you gotta throw? How throw? Is that gonna work? I don't know how it's gonna. I don't know. Let's try this. You see, that's not doing nothing. See, that did something. He might not be high enough up, or maybe he's too high or not high enough. I don't know. Let's move the trapdoor to here. And then see what happens. I guess it just doesn't move, does it? Convenience. I wonder if it's gonna fall out if you relog. Doesn't appear to be moving the trapdoor. Experimenting with silent coming up, yeah. Basically. See, that one fell through. It's not really moving the trident like I expected it to. Interesting. I'm not sure how people create these, but it's kind of cool. I like it. It's interesting stuff. I'll have to come back to that later off stream and see what's up with it. So for this area, kind of want them to fall down another layer, just so it's more convenient for me to build this. Trying it on a rail. I don't know. But yeah, getting mobs into minecart's a very convenient way of just like making them not be an issue. Because previously, you'd have to move your trident around in a circle to deal with the fact that the mobs and stuff would just move them around constantly. It's very annoying stuff. Okay, so that's 2. I kind of don't want to do 9 tridents per. Yeah, I kind of don't want to do that. Let's make this significantly easier to build. Because if you need 9 tridents per kill chamber, that's 36 per side. That's not good. Let's try 4. Ideally, it would be just 1. Maybe we can use some pistons to push them into a corner or something. Why are we being creative? Because we're designing and testing and building a brand new design. And if you do this stuff in survival, it's going to take 20,000 years. Basically. So we could use pistons to push them all along into one area, and then as long as they take enough fall damage, they should be close to a one-hit kill. We can drop them down pretty far. I'm not sure if there's a place to see all the quotes. Also, the Destroyer of Ham, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Welcome to the stream. And thank you for the follow too. We also got Sean with the host, thank you. And Construct with the follow, Spectral Gamer, TJ, and Smutty, along with Legendary. And Sayuki is the best. Tom is. And The Failure. We got Lagoon. And a couple others. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Welcome to the community. These guys seem to be pretty willing just to like drop off this platform on their own. Maybe we don't even need a kill chamber. Let's see, I want glass block there. Where'd my piston go? I had a piston. Time to grab a new one. And yeah, I'm building out a big pink glass because I feel like it. And you can't say anything about it. I mean, you can, but I'll ignore you. Okay. Pistons are actually kind of slow. So we could make it so that they get forced into this one little area. We could use some pistons to push them over and then into this thing, basically. I mean, I guess we could probably get away with having 2 trident killers per side. That wouldn't be a big deal, would it? How many tridents do you think is too many tridents? That's really the question here. Because obviously, like, the more trident killers we have, the faster it's gonna be. But at the same time, you know, less tridents is good. Let's see. How many hits are you? Oh, hi, you. Yeah, that's right. Another really annoying thing is that the minecart's too high up, so it gets hit by the trident. Kind of silly. Do tridents detect collision with other tridents? I don't think so. I'm not sure. My powered rails. I don't know. It was available in my inventory. Are you even gonna get hit by it? Oh, you're so dumb. What are you doing? That's silly. I know this works in the nether. There we go. Okay, how many hits does a pigman take before a pigman dies from the tridents? Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's actually not too bad. So they should take about 2.5 seconds. So that means that it is going to be alive for approximately 5 seconds at maximum. Because it would take about 3.5 seconds to travel from here to there. And then it would take about another 3-ish seconds. So maybe 5 to 7 seconds maximum. The higher up they are, the less likely they will be to survive a long time inside of the trident killer. So let's do this. You, sir, fall down. Thank you. I appreciate you. Now I need you to go into that minecart there. And I need to see how many hits you are. I would assume 2. Yes. Okay. Okay. That kind of evens it out, basically. Now, the gas in my gas farm, they are only ever alive for 5 seconds, and that thing gets really good rates. But also, there's only ever a mob cap of 2 gas, whereas we're going to have a mob cap of 30 pigmen. So I think we're going to be pretty good here. How do I click so fast? I got an auto clicker on my mouse. It's really convenient. I'm not evil for murdering my brothers. They're my cousins. As low as my brother. I never murder him. Well, I murder him sometimes. It's consensual murder. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about. Is that even lined up? It's not even lined up the center. Okay, let's get something that looks a little bit more precise and official and nice looking. And we'll try and get away with like 4 of these just to see what happens. I don't want to have 4 trident killers per side, but you know what? It's whatever. Just for now, just as a test, just to see what happens. We can always come back and refine things later. Consensual murder, your favorite type of murder. Yeah, of course. It's my favorite type of murder too. Always good times. Oh, jeez. Okay, and then we gotta put the chested dude on top of there. 4, 8, 12, 16. That'll be 32 tridents if we do this one. This type. Also, I'm gonna need to get myself a clock in here to power all these. That sounds fun. Mostly, I'm just interested to see how they actually hop into the minecarts. Will they hop into them really well, or will they not? Are they going to be hippity-hoppity, or are they just, like, not going to be into it? We will find out, won't we? Hi. Goodbye. Of course we got that as a quote. Naturally. Why am I surprised? Or not surprised? I think we made some pretty good headway on this project tonight. We've been streaming for over 2 hours now. And we figured out a lot of the basics of this design. Of course, there are many other things I'd like to try, but things just take so long. I need like a team of people to help me. Oh wait, that's what you guys are. Don't worry about it. Shh. It's fine. Three out of 4 of those are thrown incorrectly. Cool. I'm very good at throwing tridents, don't worry. I am a professional and I am fully aware of what I'm doing. Did you say team? Hello, Toasty. Convenient timing. How you doing? That one broke the minecart, really? Wow. Wow. I'm gonna need that trident back, actually. Okay then. So let's see what happens, shall we? Of course, I'm picking up all the tridents. Okay, you got a trident. Do you got a trident? You don't got a trident. You're dead. You're dead too. And you got a trident. And you got a trident. I guess if you're working around one of these in create or in survival, just filling up your inventory with a bunch of items would prevent you from picking up the tridents, wouldn't it? That'd be kind of convenient. Also, I suppose what I would need to do is fill in the rest of the floor with the trapdoors. Make their pathfinding job a little bit easier. And now we can see what happens. Of course, there's so many of them that they're going to be pushing each other into the trident killers. But that does appear to be working pretty well. I'm really interested to see what happens when there's less of them. How well will they move around? Oh, they even got the little sitting animation when they die. Oh, that's really cute. I never knew that that was a thing. They're in the sitting animation when they die. That's adorable. Okay. Yeah, see, they're gonna get spread out to the corners. So if you give them too much area, then they're just gonna be kind of chilling in there. Not doing the gerb of dying. Which kind of makes me want to change up the drop shoot style. And or use that like piston pushing method of like pushing them to the side and compactifying them into one area. Which wouldn't be terribly difficult. Oh, a turtle egg down here. That's a fair point, actually. I did think about that for like a second, like an hour and a half ago. I completely forgot about turtle eggs, though. Alright, I completely moved on from that part of the farm. Yeah, I guess that could work if there was a way for them to pathfind to it, so we'd have to lower down this whole thing. Let's turn this off. That's very loud and annoying. It doesn't have lever. Lever! Thank you. So let me put down a couple other ideas here. So the first idea would be to have a line of pistons right here, and then here, and then here, kind of like this. And the idea is to get them into a 1x1. You would want to build it going towards the AFK spot. So that would get all mobs to exactly here, and then you could push them to the sides, and then that would make them fall down right there. Bloop. Assuming that things worked out properly. Of course I made up a new word. I make up new words all the time. That's half my job. So they fall down, they get pushed over, they fall, they get pushed over, they get pushed over, bam, and then they would hop into Le Trident Killer. And we would want them to be riding in a minecart, and the minecart would probably be like right there, I want to say. And you get your trapdoor right there. So that would take us down to 4 tridents, 8 total. And we'll have to see how this works. I don't think this will be a very complicated thing to wire up. Oh, come on. Bloop, and then bloop. Yeah, kind of like a blaze farm. Kind of like my V3 blaze farm. That's kind of what we're going after here. Just compactification of mobs. Compactification. So let's see what happens. We gotta put some more blocks onto these sides so things don't fall out. My night vision. Fixed. I've gotten really good at doing that command. Because running out of night vision is so annoying. It runs out for like 25 seconds. It's just like flashing, strobing. Like, hey, you are running out of night vision. You have 10 seconds left. And it just keeps on flashing. It's so annoying. It's not like that on Java. I wish it would just run out. Not flash for 10 million years. Annoying. Anyway, that is my rant. I ran out of strength too. Strength. What else did I run out of? See you later, Doc. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Is it an active thought to try and make these farms update proof? Yes, absolutely. I try not to use any bugs nowadays because it's just gonna get fixed. It's a matter of time. And I really don't like making duplicate videos on things. I have enough duplicate videos as is that I don't want to have to like re-record and redesign things 100 times. It's just not really that great. A lot of people do enjoy doing that just to milk views. And it's not really something that I'm about. So I try not to do that. That's gonna power that, isn't it? Yeah, because that's a bug. It's actually pointing into that block, but you can't tell. Because bugs. That's a visual bug, though. Okay, so that's gonna be all of that stuff. We actually do want to have a repeater here just to delay that. And then that should work, something like that. What's gonna be the best way to power that? I got no idea. The more complex the design / farm, the more likely it will be to break in future updates. Yeah, sometimes. The more things that you add to a farm or contraption, the more elements that could go wrong and the more bugs that could affect it in the future. Definitely. Definitely indeed. Okay. You guys are just pushing each other off the edge. Rude. That's what you get for killing your friend. Rude. So, how do I want to tie this together? I guess I could swap this around to be on the back side. Not really, though. No, let's just get a janky redstone line. Why am I fussed about it? This is all temporary. There's multiple design stages of farms. And this is the stage where we're just figuring out what the hell works, basically. Boop. Yeah, so something like that. That should about do it. Of course, I forgot to remove the rail, so the minecart is now gone. And that's not an issue, because we can fix that pretty quickly. Easy, no issues. Okay then, let's do a little bit of a stress test, shall we? And then the other option is to completely redesign the drop chute hole to be a different shape and size, and then make a trident killer to fix, or to work for that. Yeah, I'm kind of liking the look of that. We gotta turn on this one, don't we? Yeah, so they're gonna try and fight the pistons a little bit. We should probably drop this down a block, because right now these guys are hitting the heads of these guys, and that's kind of forcing them back from entity collisions. So if we drop them down a block, then that issue won't be an issue. And then we could put a coral fan above them as well, and that would probably stop them from jumping, and then also allow them to pathfind a bit easier. Perhaps we should put that on at 3 ticks. That's just now non-stop? It's not non-stop on the other side. Oh, it is non-stop. There we go. Fixed it. Add more minecarts. Yeah, it's not enough minecarts for how many pigs we got, but it is fine. Cool, let's do a kill command. We got one for armor stands. We're gonna add type equals minecart to this. Minecraft, I always write that. Minecraft. Minecart. There we go. And now we can spawn slightly less pigmen and have this work. So that's probably about an accurate number of pigos that we'll have in this at any given time. But we definitely need to lower that down a block. And then I would say we should also have another piston in here at their head height. And this one would push them directly into the trident killer as well. It's not gonna work for the babies, but I guess we can solve that issue later. Just by lowering it down a block as well? Yeah, something like that. So it's a concept, it's an idea. Yeah, please do not spam the chat. Thank you very much. Okay. That is actually working pretty well, isn't it? So there's a couple different solutions. They kind of jump around a lot, but they shouldn't if we drop it down a block. Not really a big fan of either of these solutions. They're very much a prototype, very much so. I'm thinking I will have to redesign the shape of the drop hole. Try and figure out what's best there. Maybe we'll go back to using that trapdoor method, where it has trapdoors on all sides, like this, and then it just has like a 2x3 right here. Something like that. We'll have to see if that works. Have to test that out a little bit later. Even just something like this, where it's just 3 blocks wide, that could work too, and then that would make it significantly easier to crush them with the trident killers. There's a lot of different solutions. I just gotta find out what gets them off those platforms the fastest, and then also what kills them the fastest. And there's gonna be a good balance in there somewhere between drop shoot size and trident killer. So that's gonna be the refinement stage of the farm. Anyway, this will be an official tutorial on Saturday, so you can look forward to that on the channel. Hopefully it releases Saturday anyway. It might need more development time, in which case it might be a Sunday video, but we will see what happens. Anyway, that is gonna do it for tonight's live stream. We've now been going for 2.5-ish hours. Thank you so very much for watching, everyone. As always, we're gonna end by raiding someone like we always do, so stick around for that. And thank you to our last-minute followers. We got Kermlow, Fragging, and host server Philip Minion, and Bowser Jr. Thank you very much. Who should we raid tonight? Let's see. Who's live? Who's streaming from Truly Bedrock? Anybody on Truly Bedrock? We got Dadcraft. I think they just started their stream, or they're just ending it. They're just starting. And that's about it. Okay, cool. We're gonna go hang out with Dadcraft. Streaming from the Truly Bedrock server. So you guys know the deal. Put some hashtag silence or some raid pigos into their chat. Tell them where you came from, and I will see you over there in their stream. If you enjoy their content, then make sure to drop a follow onto their channel. Support their content and their stream, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. I love your faces. And then there was silence.